Hello ladies and gentlemen, Chess here. I decided to make a couple of videos. Let's see how it goes. So one of the most exciting tournaments, and unfortunately there is no Magnus Carlsen here. I again read a lot of commentaries as he's not, will he play, will he not play, yeah, but common sense wise, I think it's not really that good that champion is not able to play in this tournament. But somehow these candidates, they always have some exceptional lineup. Yeah, somehow we have a lot of round robins. Yeah, but Rapport, for instance, don't play a lot in this round robins, and Giri plays in all of them, and here he doesn't play. So it's a lot of exciting chess. Okay, so every game is a draw today. Nakamura was very close to winning. Engine was saying that he's winning, but it was, I think, not that clear. Nepomniachtchi played in provocative style, and he played with his queen, and if it's a small kid, then you can tell him that don't do that, but when it's a super GM who possibly will become a world champion someday, then you cannot just blame him. Yeah, he played with his queen and got attacked, and still he managed to draw the game. So this I don't think Rapport is really the person who can win this tournament, and Fabiano definitely is one of the favorites. He's now on clear second place, and so far he had a good chance against Nepomniachtchi, but didn't see a clear way to continue, and now he's with +1. So let's see this game. Fabiano plays white. E4, he starts every game so far with E4 and C5. Rapport has a wide range of openings, but recently he tried a lot of Sicilians. E6. When I played with this position with black and I lose, I think I always think that I'll lose because I played this C6 move. Like D6 is more stronger, yeah, but yeah, it depends who is playing. D4, knight C6. Paulsen variation is A6, but knight C6 is more fashionable thing. Knight C3. The problem here for black is that white can play something like C4 and have this Marozzi bind in the center. Yeah, that comparing to knight f6 Najdorf, you have to play knight c3, but here you have like tempo, which is very important. But Fabi decides to play knight c3 and g4. So this is definitely home preparation, very strange looking move. If you're playing something like knight f6 here, then g4 is much more common. This is Carus attack, and the idea is to win tempi with g5 and force this knight back to d7 or I don't know, to g8. And Carus attack is considered to be really strong. I never played it, but they say that it's good opening. And here it doesn't look that logical, that's why nobody played it, but Fabi knows best, obviously. Knight to e7. Of course, you don't want to play knight f6 so that white's plan reached its goal. So now it's so there, this grandmaster chess is all about winning at tempo. Yeah, they cannot have like a big advantage, yeah, but huge advantage. But if they gain one tempo in this position, it could be crucial. Yeah, so they have to, you know, try things, and with different move orders try to, you know, get some ideas how to play next. Bishop e3, b5. So with pawn on d7, you you don't really want to play, like they say, d6 here, because kind of it can become a target, and also it will shut down this bishop on f8. So you want to keep it here, so you have to develop your bishop to b7. Knight b3, and this position, this move would never cross my mind, but Rapport is definitely in his home prep. He played knight to a5. Again, don't try this at home. I think Rapport's style is one that absolutely impossible to learn. Yeah, he's playing really provocative and makes a lot of positional wise dubious decisions, yeah, but he somehow manages to play very good later in the game. Yeah, so he moves this knight 1, 2, and he tries to exchange it. Yeah, when you're black, you're in Sicilian, black is not doing really well in terms of development. Yeah, and he spent so many moves, and still it's the first line, engine line. So he takes another knight move, bishop b7. So white is ready to castle, and he has a lot of pieces developed. This piece is kind of also plays, yeah, and black is down in development. They need to play knight to g6, and so move their pieces. Yeah, this bishop is stuck, but still black is okay. According to engine, they're totally fine, which is I don't know, somehow this development can cost you a game, and somehow you just can't do anything. And Fabio was already on his own. Bishop to g2, knight g6, rook f1. I think in Firuja game we saw this rook f1, very strange looking move in previous round, or in this tournament at least. Yeah, when you I never seen it, and now I see it in one tournament twice. So the idea is to first to move f4 and reinforce this movement, and second is to be able to play bishop h1, and if black tries to exchange a bishop, yeah, win some kind of get that two bishops. Yeah, what else? Bishop c6. Again, commentators praised Rapport for this move. Again, nobody plays like this in amateur level, yeah, so he just sees his position and says that, well, you cannot attack my king, yeah, I am perfectly safe here, this bishop is kind of developed, so I will continue my attack. And the problem here, he wants to play a5, a4 and start to push on the queen side, like in many Sicilians. But if you play this immediately, then knight to b5 wins the pawn. So you have to defend it first. So bishop c6 is actually the engine move. g5. So white starts their game against, they also like saying that, okay, you don't attack my king, so I will keep my king in the center and I will save a tempo. Again, it's all about very small things on this level. a5, a4, a4. So whoever opens the game first, he can get an advantage. Yes, so this spin is very typical for Dispulsion systems and pin systems. So black tries to weaken the queen side before they play bishop to b4. To d1, queen to d4. Now we see that kind of black blundered. They it looks like white get this double attack, but the problem is that on this g7 queen can it's not easy to return it to the game, yeah, and black already near the white's pieces, and if they open up the game they can even be better. And engine actually shows that black after bishop takes c3 is a little bit better, but you don't want to give up this bishop just that early, yeah, because it gives a lot of pressure on white's position, and this is more typical human move, yeah, when you want to increase the pressure on white's pieces. So Fabi took, and a3, very nice move. So there, you can threaten at some point to play a2 and a1, win a piece or a rook, and also if you take here, then black wins, yeah, because this pawn on b2 is protecting the knight on c3. King f2. The king doesn't want to be pinned. Takes, knight e2 and e5. So the position, according to engine, is totally equal. White also achieved a lot. Yeah, they won a pawn, and this king here is kind of in trouble. If it plays long castles, then I don't think that he is very safe there. And black also has his trumps. He has this very strong pawn on b2, and kind of the position is dynamic. f5, bishop f8, and it appears that the queen is not trapped, but semi-trapped, let's say. Just white is not in time to, just cannot escape this perpetual attack, and after 3-time repetition, players agree to a draw. Alright, very good game by both players. I would say that Rapport's game was excellent, and he created a really good counterplay on the queen side, and then Fabi had to, start repeating the moves. Alright, good job. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.